congrats on Rental Family. Oh my gosh, such a unique film, so interesting. It's about an agency that offers rentals of actors who play a role in someone's life. Now, if you were all to hire someone from a rental family to play a role in your life, who would you hire them to play?
I would choose. I win. I would hire a grandma because I never met my grandmothers. They passed before I was born, so I've always been envious of people who have that extra blanket of grandparental love. So I would love to experience that. I would rent a grandma.
I'd rent a sister. I never had. I'm the fourth of four sons. But then I felt like I had a rental sister in Hikari, the director.
That's true.
Yes. And what about you?
Father, maybe. And just to tell him about what's going on with my life.
Updates.
Updates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Life, yeah.
Now, all of your characters are playing roles in this film, various roles in the rental families. You've all had some amazing roles throughout the years. Are there any roles that you would ever like to revisit going into the future? Any one particular, perhaps?
That we've already.
Yeah, that you've
played?
already played, like one that was like stands out as like something that was particularly fun.
Yeah.
You mean like a sequel? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
Pitching.
Now you're talking.
Rental Family Part 2.
No,
The Rental Family
Not a bad idea.
Cinematic Universe.
What
Rental
happened?
Family Cinematic Universe. I'm into this. We're like superheroes.
She's
We help
talking about.
people.
I know,
Yeah,
but she's talking about more work for us.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited. Yeah, okay. You're ready.
Mortgage. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh.
So answers? No answers.
No answers. No.
Sorry.
No worries. So I also wanted to. You seem like you have such a fun rapport between the three of you.
I don't know who these people are.
Just renting, renting co-stars. Yeah.
What was it like for you when you were off screen, like just hanging out with all three of you? What was the dynamic like?
Much the same,
Yeah.
if not more.
Just like.
Took him to our
They
favorite
took
restaurant.
care of
Yeah,
me.
we-
They made sure that I was always fed.
Yeah, we
and
went to like our
watered.
favorite restaurant.
Slept
We
in-
happen to
that
have the
was
same favorite restaurant, so we took you there. You have
What's
not
the name?
recovered
Good idea.
since. You can't say
What
it.
was it
You
called?
can't say it. It's a secret.
You're right.
We will not allow you to
Secret
say
restaurant?
it. Gatekeeping. That one. It's hard to get into already, so.
Okay, I understand that. I respect that.
Right? Yeah,
But I was on the
boundaries.
inside.
You have the hookup.
You're never going back. I'm kidding.
No, cheapers.
But the owners were like such fans of the whale. They were so sweet
that's
to you.
true.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got the hookup. You learned Japanese for this role.
Enough to play the part.
Well, more than I know. It seems very difficult. What was that like for you?
Luckily, I'm a good mimic. It became a lot easier once I started thinking the thoughts behind the words instead of just saying the sounds of the words. And my hope was to sound, when I spoke in Japanese, would sound as would an expat in Tokyo. And I'm told I did. So I didn't accidentally say anything sideways or needed to be corrected. But I did not speak as much Japanese as Akira Imoto spoke English. I'll tell you that. And he's not a native English speaker. Or an English speaker, not a native one, but English is not a language that he has at instant command. But he was terrific the way that, and that's just the mark, the promise of him, who, as he is just an excellent actor and a career one at that too. And his
Professional with words, right? Whatever
yes.
language it feels like.
So that's just another tool in his chest, right? Yeah.
Now, I also feel like the concept of a rental family is something that Western audiences might not be used to seeing or have heard of before. What do you hope audiences who haven't heard of this concept before take away from this film?
I think that, I had somebody come up to me and say, I hate this service, but I love the film. and I thought, oh, interesting. Because I think the film does a good job of sort of subtly explaining, for instance, how hard it is for a single mom in Japan, It's hard to get a kid into school. It's hard because all of these, social norms and rules that you have to follow, and that applies to, every single character in the film, I think. So the background of why we have the rental family service to begin with, goes back to us as like, you know, a culturally not being able to, you know, being so conscientious and kind to others. So kind of neglecting oneself, like you can't burden other people with your problems, so you don't really tell them what you need. And in a way, paying for somebody to be there for you is easier to, you know, just have your needs met in a way. So the complexity of the background, I hope people kind of take away from the movie. Yeah.
And I've heard that this film's been described as a love letter to Japan. Do you think that that's an accurate description?
I can't say it enough. It is that. It's a love letter to Japan. The address is, it's a love letter, actually it's a love letter to Tokyo, with the address being loneliness anywhere.
Yeah.
And I think that Hikari's created a film that speaks to a definite need in a society, not just one that is in Japan, but anywhere in the world, where people feel alone. And however they're going to fill that void will be dependent on if or not they're able to, you know, connect with people. And in a world so divided right now, it makes sense, considering that we get so much of that connection from a glass device in our hand, which isn't really authentic. And we crave it even more and more and more. And a place like this provides that need.
Definitely. Now, normally I ask for people as their last question to describe the film in 3 words. But since there's 3 of you, could you each describe the film in 1 word?
Oh, okay.
Healing.
Warm hug.
Bittersweet.
Mm.